Last week, an accidental shooting claimed the life of a Hanover teenager. Tonight, his mom is sharing her voice with us.
Sports Director Lane Casadante joins us here now to share the impact left behind by Jaylen Martinez, both on and off the court.
And it's been just outside of Central Virginia, too. It's been up and down the East Coast. All kinds of people and have questions. And amid all of those questions, the RVA basketball community has about Jaylen's death. There is even more admiration of the lives he was able to touch in his 13 short years. And no one has seen or appreciated that more than his mom. If there was a time in Jaylen Martinez's life when he did not have a basketball in his hands, it does not readily come to his mother's memory.
I feel like Jaylen came out of the womb with a basketball in his hand. I've got videos of him in the gym with my dad. He couldn't even walk, and we've got him bouncing the ball. And when he could walk, we had, the little Tykes basketball hoop set up in the living room. By the age of just 13, Jaylen had already made huge strides in his game, leading his middle school team to a county championship, drawing interest from multiple AAU programs, and headed to play for Benedictine in the fall. It became a year-round obsession, with mom never far away. Jaylen was playing 6, 7, 8 games in a weekend, and sometimes I would have to shut it down. Like, hey, dude, we're done. I text his coaches, hey, Jaylen's gonna chill today. But somehow I feel like we still ended up in the gym. Being embedded in that community gave Jaylen support for his passion. Now that community is giving his mom support after Jaylen's life ended unexpectedly after an accidental shooting at a friend's house. The response she and her family has received has been overwhelming, but also a testament to the impact this young man was having in a relatively short amount of time. I promise it's never going to change, right?
Even from a team for which he had yet to play a game.
I love y'all so much. Since we had started flirting with the idea of Benedictine back early in the fall, those have been his boys from then. So I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, but I'm also surprised because it's way more than what I could have expected. But Jaylen's boys, these were his brothers. And like I said, he was the baby of the team. So their support and the support from the Benedictine community has been, I think, what's keeping me the most grounded.
Sierra spoke to Jaylen minutes before his passing.
It was literally, the timestamp was 12:32 to about 12:35, 12:38. Got off the phone, all right, love you. I'm gonna text you in a minute, and he did. So it gives me so much peace.
But she still has questions about how and why this happened.
I keep questioning myself, like I should have made him come home. We don't own guns. There's not one gun in my household. My advice to parents, it's ask more questions about where your kids are going. I can promise you, after Wednesday, give me a day to relax, it's on. Everybody knows I'm 0 to 100 behind my boy.
Jaylen's memorial service is being called a celebration of his life, which is exactly how his mom would like him to be remembered, celebrated for the young man he had already become.
He just was so loved. And he's loved. We all still love him so much. And I'm actually very, very proud of the boy that I have. He's still with me.
Tomorrow's memorial service for Jaylen will be at the Henrico Sports and Events Center in Virginia Center starting at 11:30. Jaylen's dad, Joey Rodriguez, and several of his teammates from VCU's Final Four team in 2011 are expected to be in attendance to show their support for Sierra and Jaylen.